So this is the last meeting, the last focus of today. Let me say that the presentations and the situations that we have passed through were very interesting for me, and also I learned a lot of things, and I think I will put in my next activities some of the ideas that I got here from the speakers and from the examples that they brought to our attention and to our dimension, which is the world of education, the worldwide network for skills, so it's the world of skills and credentials and skill mismatches and gaps. So what we do is to work for producing a world of education which is more responding to the learner needs. And in the Skillman Secretariat, as Valentina was saying about our experience in mobility that we are bringing into the Skillman International Hub for Mobility, in collaboration with other partners, of course, of the Skillman Network. Valentina mentioned Francesco Molinari from Europass in Berlin. I think that Francesco is giving a very factual, very important contribution to this drive of building up the hub, but other members are welcome to contribute, of course, and to put this special attention to even other kind of learning needs that we have in the community. In the Skillman Secretariat, I was saying, we also have a company incubated in our incubator, a small incubator, but which has developed a very interesting tool that we are now going to see. So during our conversations, they were able to create, with the use of artificial intelligence, all the visual maps of the speeches that we had today. So it's quite interesting to see how, by using this tool, which is of Qvo.com, this is the startup incubated in the Skillman Secretariat in Italy, it's quite interesting to see how you can find all the concepts that we have treated, already mapped and available for reflections and for use. So you have the text which comes from the streaming that were used to make the recognition, text recognition, and then for each concept that the speaker was treating, you have a blob, and you can read again what was mentioned and how this is linked with other concepts. So it's a very simple example of implementation of the generative artificial intelligence solutions. Qvo is this group of young coders and new entrepreneurs, is an interesting initiative that we agreed to be included in the learn.skillman.eu platform. Is the participant portal that we use for organizing conferences, trainings, and is the same portal in which we already have, I think, 100 unit of learnings, including unit of learnings for drone productions, working with composite materials, and also the training courses that Stefania presented, and also the others that we are going to add, like Luana Ladu mentioned the results of her projects, and mostly all integrated with the DQF platform. So the digital qualification platform is part of this digital environment that Valentina was mentioning. So now the platform is growing more, adding the Skillman International Mobility Hub, which is another tool that is becoming part of this family of solutions, and the visual mapping production capacity is also coming to the Skillman platform. And this is one of the examples about the Skillman Generative Artificial Intelligence Academy, which is part of the Skillman Teacher Academy umbrella. So now we are pushing our organizations, members of the composing lab, because the lab is not yet published, but being part of the Skillman Generative Artificial Intelligence Academy, which is a sub-level of the Skillman Teacher Academy, we are asking to them to propose solutions that can be shared among the network. So this is, I think, well, it's a good initiative that we can include in the platform. And then now, if you are curious to see the results of this implementation of artificial intelligence, you can go on cuvo.com. You can click, sorry? Yeah. You can click on community link here, and on community you can put the SIF 2025, but SIF is enough, and you have all speeches already here in a very simplified manner to be navigated in a quite simple route. This is your Gunnar. This is your mental map, which is quite clear because it's a German map. But if you go to mine, you will see that it's very complex and not comparable to your. Let me see. Okay, no, it's very structured. So this is the result not of a human understanding, but of a generative artificial intelligence tool. So as we know, there are similar tools like this offered, for example, by Google. The Notebook LM tool also produce visual maps, etc. There are others. You can also do with ChatGPT, etc. But this is produced by our incubated company, and we are very proud of them. I would like to give an applause to them and to say that this is the last part of the two-day conference. Thank you very much. Thank you to the QO team. If you want to go through the visual maps, you can visit cuvo.com.